Hello, my name is Simone Aspis. I am the Policy and Campaigns Coordinator for the Alliance for Inclusive Education. In this webinar, I will provide a broad overview of disabled people's rights to mainstream education under the UN Convention Rights of Persons with Disabilities. Before I begin, this session is geared around sharing information rather than providing legal advice. So it is really important that you seek legal advice from a lawyer if you need help with exercising your rights to mainstream education using the UNCRPD. The United Nations Convention Rights for Persons with Disabilities, UNCRPD for short, is an international treaty that sets out the government's obligations around promoting and safeguarding disabled people's human rights since 2007. Article 24 sets out the government's obligations around promoting disabled people's human rights to inclusive education. UN Convention Rights of Persons with Disabilities, Article 24, Education. The UNCRPD states that the government should develop a fully inclusive education system that supports the development of disabled people's personality, talents, and creativity, as well as their mental and physical abilities to their fullest potential. Disabled people shall have the right to participate in mainstream academic, vocational, and professional education and training. UN Convention Rights of Persons with Disabilities, Article 24, Education continues. Disabled people have a right to attend their local mainstream school. Disabled people have a right to receive a personalised package of support and reasonable adjustments needed to flourish within mainstream education. This includes facilitation of Braille, BSL, and other forms of communication methods, promotion of positive deaf and disability identity, culture, peer support, and mentoring. Disabled people have a right to the curriculum being differentiated and adapted around their learning abilities. UNCRPD Article 24. The UK government have made the following two changes to the UNCRPD Article 24. The definition of a general education system to include segregated education. For disabled children to be educated in special schools in or outside their local area. UK are one of the two countries in the world to make changes to Article 24. Why is the UNCRPD Article 24 important? UK government have ratified the UNCRPD and therefore cannot be ignored. Provides a national standard of inclusive education which government should achieve. UNCRPD Monitoring Committee found government violating disabled people's human rights to mainstream education. UNCRPD Monitoring Committee says that the government must develop a fully inclusive education system. And finally, the UNCRPD Monitoring Committee says that government's education equality laws do not comply with the UNCRPD Article 24 requirements. Want to know more about Article 24? Visit the following web link. For more information about ALLFIE, visit our website, www.allfie.org.uk. Email us, info@allfie.org.uk. ALLFIE's Twitter handle, ALLFIE UK. ALLFIE's telephone number, 0207 737 6030. Thank you for joining us for this webinar on the UNCRPD. We look forward to you joining us for our final webinar on the Children and Families Act 2014.